Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah,
Hello, I'm David Prescott.
and welcome to 1213 Prescott Way.
Boy, I love that when you say that. You know what?
What are you going to do?
Hey you, boom, hey you, want something to do, boom, hey you, we got something to say. Try 1213 Prescott Way. Woo!
And you know this.
Oh yeah.
What do we have? We are having, this is a creation that my mom made, and it is so delicious. It is tuna in cream of mushroom sauce, cream of mushroom soup with onions and bell pepper and garlic, and then I like cabbage. I like as much vegetables as possible, with broccoli and carrots, and then we have some sorry looking croissants because they've been in the refrigerator. You know, I had already used some, so I tried to wrap it up. So, of course, they're not going to rise once you open the pack. So,
Oh, really?
but they're edible.
Oh,
Yeah, as much as I try to seal it. I don't know if you guys have a secret. And then I'm drinking grapefruit juice, freshly squeezed by moi. And David is drinking a half a glass of juice. You know, I always have to say a half a glass.
That's all it is.
So we are ready to dig in. It is, oh yeah, let me give you a close up. There it is, the tuna. It is albacore tuna on rice with the vegetables, and then broccoli and carrots, steamed broccoli and carrots.
Hey.
And you can have a bite. Take a bite.
I just came from riding my horse. I was doing my thing out on the prairies. So after that, to come home to a nice hot meal,
With Tabasco.
deliciously, wonderfully cooked. I'm about to throw down.
That was last night, dear. And you weren't at the range. You were at your show.
Me last night.
When you came home to a deliciously cooked meal.
No, this is deliciously cooked.
I know, but you didn't just come home.
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, he just came home.
That's right, just coming home.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh my gosh. So welcome back to our channel, you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And also like the content, like the videos so that YouTube will recognize it and share it with more people. And then also hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time we post a video. And thank you for watching. I think I put too much. See, look at this. Nice and hot. Take a bite of that. Did you taste it?
You got some of that, right?
It's like I'm eating.
No, I'm listening. I have to stay observant.
No, baby. What the hell's wrong with you? I think it's the necktie.
No,
It looks nice. I like your shirt too.
it's the reality. I like the semi-crispiness of them too.
That's almost forgot about them.
Here's something crazy. I used to have a phobia of spiders, and I'm sure a lot of people do. But what kind of got me out of it? One night I was in a dream. I was in the bedroom, and I woke up, and I heard something knocking on the door. Boom, 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 boom. So So when I went in the living room, for some reason, on the bottom of the floor to the bottom to the door was kind of open, and a light was on in the hallway on the outside of the door. What I did was, instead of just opening the door, because there was no little peep through, I got down on my knees and I looked up under the crack, and it was a big old giant spider knocking on the door. For those who missed the first part, it was a dream. And I said, this is kind of deep here. I said, no. And I could say 100%, but it should be more intelligent than the spider. So if I got to some kind of confrontation with the spider, I should win because I'm going to manipulate my thoughts, you know. Then I started thinking, I said, well, you know, God created everything. That's what I said to myself. And hey, I said, everything really, if you think about it, is beautiful. You know, it's just, they may look scary and blah, blah, this, whatever, but it's his works. So to end that story, I don't want the spider on me because most of them are poisonous, okay? I will say that. But I have no that phobia anymore. But my little baby sister, Anita Fresca, she was petrified. If you open a book and see a spider, she'd be creeped out. What bothers you?
Mice and rats.
I mean, you know, my grandma was petrified of mice.
We had just moved into our house on Windy Lane in Vegas, and it had just been built.
Mm-hmm.
So it was in the desert, you know, and they just, what do you call it?
Yes, I know.
Leveled it and everything and built the houses there. So I'm sleeping in the living room, and I hear, something woke me up, like hearing little.
Oh my goodness.
I happen to turn my head and look down the hallway, and there's this mouse running towards me. I mean, and it's fatter than a mug because it was eating the poison.
Oh my
Because my dad had put down the poison in the garage,
mm-hmm.
and it was running down. Oh my God! I jumped up and ran into the room. And then another occasion, I went to the restroom. I had opened the bathroom door, and then when I shut it, the mouse started running around the edges of the bathroom. I jumped up on the sink.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, and I opened the door. I'm like, shit, you can get out.
It's so amazing.
I do not do bugs.
Some things don't bother people, you know.
I think all rodents I don't like.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Like guinea pigs. They look like a rodent, aren't they, in that class? Why are you laughing?
Because they're cute.
Mice are cute, but they're creepy. I think it's that long ass tail or something. How
about them beady eyes?
I don't know. The face is cute.
No.
You don't think so?
Well, I think they're, yeah. It's about something about them tails, though. I will say something about the tail. They are kind of creepy looking.
Mm-hmm. Long and the body and just weird looking. Them little tiny legs.
Mm. It's the eyes that get me. The little black eyes, you know.
But they don't bother you. What about what happened to you with those mice?
Oh my goodness. I was about my oldest daughter Cynthia was maybe 2 or 2 years old, and her mother and I and Cynthia had this nice house we moved in. So prior to that, say a month or so living there, we had a little problem with mice. So we had to make sure we, take the trash out in the kitchen. A few mice running around, caught them. All right.
And this is in New York, mind you.
New York, right. Rochester, New York. Just one night, this is an honest to God truth. Cynthia was in her room, because she had her own room, and we were laying down. And all of a sudden, we started hearing this running around, and mice. It started off about maybe 15. So we grabbed Cynthia and brought her in the room, and we got up under the covers. There had to have been over 100 mice running throughout the house, jumping on the bed, or running all across the floor up under the covers. Mice running all in the kitchen, all through just running, and just, I don't know what night it represented. It must have been somebody graduating from high school, little mice, or from my school. But anyway, it was incredible. And then after that night, never saw another mouse ever again.
Can you guys imagine mice running all over you?
Jumping on the bed, running.
I told
nothing biting. Just
I don't know, but I could not handle it. I would have jumped up, and I would have been messed up even more so.
You sure would have. You would.
But I couldn't stand to.
But to see, if you would have seen it, you probably like flipped out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't sit there and just let mice just run all on top of me, knowing that there's 100 of them. Like I couldn't do it. On the bed. I'd jump up screaming and running with them.
Run out the house, huh?
The opposite direction. It
was incredible. Never forget it. Even Cynthia remembers that.
Does she?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that something?
Delicious meal, you guys.
It sure is. I know. We have some crazy stories, but hey, I'm sure you all have some too. Y'all just don't share them.
The only thing eat bats. What about bats? Did you ever encounter any of those? Because we did as children.
One.
The fruit bats in Las Vegas. Because that was years ago when it was mostly desert. I'm assuming that's why.
No, I think maybe one time, but we didn't want them touching us, just thought that was kind of might have
lion
some
rats. David has a show tomorrow and a show Saturday, 2 shows Saturday, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Motown and doo-wop. We haven't done a doo-wop show since December, the end of December.
Goodness.
My right ear is ringing.
Is it playing Jingle Bells?
It's dialing SOS. Pretty good.
This will be a short video.
Cool.
So we want to thank you guys for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed our mice topic. And we will see you on the next video.
And spiders. The giant spider.
So have a good evening, and thank you for joining us. Love you.
Peace. See ya.
See ya.